My girlfriend said she wasn't in love with me anymore but wanted to keep living together. So I became the perfect roommate and stopped doing everything for her until she realized what she lost and begged me to take her back. But I had already found someone better. I sat on our velvet couch, the same one we picked out together 3 months ago, and listened to the sound of my life fracturing. "I'm just not in love with you anymore, Leo," Sarah said. She didn't even look up from her phone. "The spark is gone. But honestly, the rent is too high and I don't want to move. Can we just be roommates?" It felt like a physical blow to the chest. 3 years. I had supported her through grad school, paid for her car repairs, and cooked every single meal because she hated the kitchen. "Roommates," I managed to choke out. "Yeah, it makes sense, right? We're both adults." That night, I didn't sleep. I realized that for 3 years I hadn't been a boyfriend. I had been a concierge. I was her emotional pillar, her chef, and her financial safety net. If she wanted a roommate, I decided I would give her the best damn roommate experience of her life. The shift started Monday morning. Usually I'd wake her up with coffee and a toasted bagel. Not today. I made my own, cleaned my one plate, and left for the gym. When I got home, she was standing in the kitchen looking confused. "Hey, did you forget to make coffee?" I flashed a polite, neutral smile. "Oh no, I just figured since we're roommates now, we're doing our own thing. There's plenty in the cupboard if you want to brew a pot." Her face fell, but she shrugged it off. "Right, roommates?" By Wednesday, the soft revenge was in full swing. I stopped doing her laundry. I stopped picking up her dry cleaning on my way home. Most importantly, I stopped checking in. No more "how was your day" texts. No more "I'm picking up pie. Do you want some?" I started focusing entirely on myself. I hit the gym twice a day. I bought new clothes that actually fit my frame. I started meal prepping only for one. The silence in the apartment became deafening. One evening, I was searing a ribeye steak. The smell filled the kitchen. Sarah walked in exhausted from work, expecting the usual plate waiting for her. "That smells amazing," she said, reaching for a fork. "Is there enough for two?" "Sorry, Sarah," I said, gently moving the pan. "I only bought enough for my meal plan. There's some frozen pizza in the freezer, though." "Leo, seriously, you're being petty." "Petty?" I looked her dead in the eyes. "I'm being a roommate. Do your other roommates usually buy you prime ribeyes?" "I'm just respecting the boundaries you set." She stormed out, but I felt a strange sense of peace. I wasn't angry anymore. I was just done. 2 weeks later, the glow-up was undeniable. I looked better than I ever had. I started going out more, reconnecting with friends I neglected because Sarah always wanted me home. That's when I met Elena. She was a photographer at a gallery opening. She was sharp, independent, and actually asked me questions about my life. It was refreshing. I started coming home late. I was happy. Sarah noticed. One Friday night, I was getting ready to head out. I was wearing a new charcoal suit smelling like expensive cologne. Sarah was sitting on the couch, surrounded by takeout containers and laundry she hadn't bothered to wash. "Where are you going?" she asked. Her voice sounded small. "Out with a friend," I said, checking my watch. "Is it a date?" "You're seeing someone already." "Sarah, we aren't together. Remember you broke up with me?" "I know, but it's been so cold in here, Leo. I didn't realize how much you did. I miss us. I miss you taking care of me." She stood up and tried to put her hands on my chest. "I made a mistake. I think I'm still in love with you. Can we just go back to how it was?" I looked at her, and for the first time I didn't feel that hole in my gut. I didn't feel the need to fix her. I saw a person who didn't miss me. She missed the service I provided. "You don't miss me, Sarah," I said, gently removing her hand. "You miss the chef. You miss the maid. You miss the guy who paid 60% of the bills. Well, you found yourself." "That's not true," she cried. "I want you back." "I'm moving out at the end of the month," I said calmly. "I already signed a lease on a new place. Elena, the girl I'm seeing, she helped me